3 buttons. Interesting. In the old game, there was just 1, I think. No, I don't think that did what I wanted it to. Try that one. That looks more promising. Oh, interesting. So note how low it came to the water here. And you'll notice the leg irons here. In the old game, there was just 1 set. Now there's 5. Hot damn. Sacrifices have increased since the last time I've been to Riven. But anyway, yeah. Basically what would happen would be, if this floor wasn't closed, some unlucky villagers would get lowered into the water, or there would be a hungry wark waiting. Alright, so I guess we hop onto this thing. And, no we don't. In the old game, we just hopped on and the thing automatically went up. Maybe I gotta press it and then jump onto it? Yep. That would seem to be the case. And then we come up here and we go kerboink. Yeah, like that. I'm kind of curious as... Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say I'm kind of curious as to what the top button will do, but... If we follow environmental storytelling, I'm guessing... That's, to clamp the people in here. Speaking of people... Is there going to be somebody in here? Hey, there's a dude. Well, it's kind of dark. I can't tell if he's awake or not. I guess we're about to find out. Because if we do that, that opens the door. And then we come back around here to find... He's gone! Which means he was awake. Which means he was alive. So where the fuck did he go? Well, there's a drain, which I knew you had to mess with in the old game. Apparently not anymore here. Well, there's no point in keeping it a secret, because hopefully you'll see it in a minute, but I'm looking for a switch that opens a door hidden in the wall. In the old game, that switch was hidden in this drain, but I can't seem to interact with the drain, which means they've moved the switch. Okay, that was my footstep. I'm just randomly clicking on shit now. Hoping something takes. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Eesh. Apparently the secret tunnel has scared my dog. Excuse me, let me go calm her down. Alright. Oh. There we go. Well, this is going to be fun to try and navigate. I know in the old game, there were lights that you had to turn on along the way. But you could still kind of see where they were. Oh. Never mind. Oh! So that's how you do it. Getting our money's worth out of this lens here. Actually, I might be misremembering. Because I think, assuming this is still the same as the old game, this tunnel appears, anyway, to come out, yeah, to here. And there, you see a light, and then, yeah. Then you go backwards, and now you can see all the rest of the lights. Okay. So it's still the same as the old game. And at some point, assuming I haven't passed it already, we should see another door. There it is. Looks a bit different to how I remember it, but it's there nonetheless. Let's just finish getting this tunnel lit up. There we go. All right. Now, I don't think anything would happen, but it just, with all the added bits of environmental storytelling that show that Gen is actively... Oh, shit, another secret passageway. Anyway, all the active bits of storytelling that show that Gen is watching you, you just feel like you have to close doors behind you to be safe. Okay. These fucking new passageways and everything. What? Is it? Oh! Interesting. Save my game just in case I walk out of there and it closes behind me. And there's no way to get back. Is this the wall? Yeah, that's the wall that had that on it. So if I come out here... Oh, there was another dagger on it. Oh, that's what was causing the shadow. Okay, cool. But we are trapped out here now, because I don't think there's another switch. Yeah, and we still have somewhere else to go in there. Alright, here we are, back here. Alright. Back to where we were supposed to go, down here. And I feel sure this is probably... Never mind. I was gonna say I feel sure this is probably gonna be different in some way. But it ain't. So. Here's the thing. In the old game, this was sort of tied to those wooden eyes with the Denis numbers on the back and the related animals that were connected to them. Because each of the wooden orbs had a number from 1 to 5 on the back of it. And then you would associate that number with a connected animal, and then you would basically put that together to form a combination, and you would find those animals here and press them in order, and a linking book would pop up back there. Now, the animals in the old game, and evidence would seem to suggest they're the same here, was the fish, the frog, the wark, the sunner, and the beetle. And again, evidence would seem to suggest that things are the same here, because we've seen silhouettes for the beetle, the sunner, the wark, and the frog. And again, the fish would have had to do with the wooden orb that was in Gen's lab, and then you would have eventually seen the silhouette of the fish in the cave when we were looking at the underwater observatory and all that. But here's the thing. Those wooden orbs have been replaced with those totems, which I still have not figured out. And so I'm kind of stuck as to what to do. Because I know if you look at the totems through the eyepiece, you see one of the bits on the thing you can rotate marked, and I aligned the mark on one of them, and I don't know if that did anything. And we found a clue in the schoolhouse, but that didn't really help either. Or at least it doesn't seem to. I'm sure it's probably a clue to something, but I'm not getting it. So I'm kind of stumped right now. I don't know. I may need to think on this. This is probably another point where I'll just pause the recording here and come back to you when I've had a brilliant flash of an idea. Or at least a flash of an idea. I can't guarantee how brilliant it'll be. So, let's talk. I did end up going to Prison Island, as you can see here. But I did not talk to Catherine yet, which I thought was the only thing I was going to do, because in the old game, that's pretty much the only thing Prison Island was good for. I should have known better, because my memory of the things you could and couldn't do on the other 4 islands in the old game has failed me thus far. I should have probably expected something different with Prison Island as well, because, as you can see on this little path here that goes up to the prison in which Catherine is kept, we may still go talk to her, by the way, but we got a little pathway that goes all the way around. And I was recording this originally. I was just going to sort of record it, not make any commentary of it, maybe splice it in, because I figured it wouldn't offer... Again, I was assuming it would just be, talking to Catherine and nothing else. There wouldn't be anything else of substance. And so I figured it'd just be something quick, something that could splice in, and, that'd be it. And there you can see the remains of the MacLeod station, which presumably would have brought you here. But again, I should have known better, because look what I found. Another one of these things, which have been all over Jungle Island, and are basically the replacement for those wooden eyes. Now, I don't know this yet because I haven't seen it. Once it became clear to me that there was more to Prison Island in this new version of the game than I previously thought, I stopped recording and went back to a previous save and was like, okay, let's actually include all of this in the main game. I did fiddle with this, and yeah, I'm going to have to fiddle with it again just to align this. And also, incidentally, in my off time between shots and recording and whatnot, I did figure out this Moiety numbering system. You'll remember we found a clue for it in the schoolroom back on Jungle Island, and it's basically a base 4, I think. Either 3 or 4, I'm pretty sure it's 4 system. And this, actually, let me check my notes to make sure I'm not talking to my ass, which I still could be, but still. Yeah, this right here is 1 with the triangle, the single triangle in the upright position. Now, if you rotate that, let's say a third of a turn, I don't know if that's proper, but you know what I mean, to where the triangle is on the bottom, that's 2. And then you rotate it again to where the triangle is right around there on the top left, that's 3. And then, if you put this back here to where it's in the top right, and then add a second triangle down here on the bottom. That's 4. Rotate that again, it's 5. Rotate it again, it's 6. And then for 7, you once again put a single triangle up here, and then add a second triangle up at the top right. That's 7. Rotate it once, 8. Rotate it once, 9. Do it again with another set for 10, and so on. I'll get into my thoughts on the system later when I end the game, but suffice to say, there's how that should be for this totem. Now, again, I don't know for sure because I haven't seen the silhouette yet. I stopped recording the off session once it became clear there was way more to Prison Island, but I'm guessing that it's going to be the fish. Again, I'm assuming that based on the fact that in the old game, the 5 animals that you needed for the combination were the fish, the warp, the sunner, the frog, and the scarab, not necessarily in that order. And B, they've kind of made it their symbol. The Cyan have kind of made the fish the icon of the new version of Riven. They've plastered it all over the new logo. It's the desktop icon and everything, so that kind of suggests a tiny bit of importance. I'd be surprised if they went to all that trouble and then suddenly pulled a switcheroo and said, "Surprise, it's a dog now!" But anyway, this is about as far as I got before I decided, oh, you know what, maybe I should include this in the Let's Play. So, is that a lens of some description? I don't know. See, there's another plank here. Okay, that just goes to that ladder. I'm guessing that's all we can do. Yeah, because I can't cross any of these other routes. And I'm pretty sure... Let me actually head back down real quick. Just to make sure there wasn't anywhere else we could go down here on the ground. Yeah, this is all roped off. So yeah, that's all we could explore down here. So let's head up here. Oh, hang on. Never mind. Thought maybe the silhouette was going to be on the totem itself. Now, I still haven't figured out that giant warp statue that was belching out the steam in the lake in Jungle Island. I still haven't figured out the significance of that. If indeed it has any significance. I'm sure it does. Okay. Well, we're up here now, what? Knowing how this game has been so far, this is probably the new spot we're going to talk to Catherine at. And she'll probably tell us the same thing she would tell us at this point in the old game. There's a new ladder. Originally, the reason I was going to come in here and talk to Catherine was in the hopes that she would maybe offer me a clue as to the significance of maybe the totems or some other new puzzle, like maybe the Moiety numbering system or something. But unless I've missed it, I'm not seeing any kind of animal silhouette, fish or otherwise. Alright, well, I guess let's talk to Catherine. Or maybe not.
Yafayadik,
Zazie! Hi. You don't have a silhouette on you, do? Nope.
But how did you get past again?
Yeah. About that.
He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. You
Oh, I've
can't
made
get
several.
back to Dunny. Find the Moiety. They have the book.
Well, yeah, I know that. I'm trying to. Have you seen a fish around here? And also, incidentally, I can't tell if that was the original voice actress they had from the old game or not. Not necessarily the original lines, but the original actress redoing her lines, like Rand Miller did for Atris. But kudos to the CG department. They actually did a good job making the model look like the original Catherine's actress. But I still haven't found the silhouette. Which is kind of worrying me. Because with the 4 on Jungle Island, even the one with the broken eyepiece, the silhouette was always somewhere nearby. Oh, hello. Another set of steps. Okay, so this device, A, shouldn't be here. But B, this would eventually be how you free Catherine. Because these buttons each produce different sounds, and it's a combination of sounds that unlocks the cage that Catherine's in. And you have to get that combination by getting past again. Which obviously we haven't done yet. And incidentally, I mean, I have a vague idea of how we might do it, but I'm not sure. Because again, in the old game, the way to do that was via a linking book found in any one of the 5 spinning domes, which of course in this new game, they're not there. There is, however, that giant linking book. Let's see, if we just press the lever, does that open the elevator by itself? No, it doesn't look like it. But anyway, there is that linking book in the giant golden dome in Temple Island. So that may be the way to do it. And we've activated all the light beams in the starry expanse. Oh, right, that's just for that. So we may have that linking book powered now. But still, even so, it wouldn't do us any good because we don't have the prison book yet. The book that was taken from us. We still need to go visit the Moiety to get that. But again, kind of missing crucial information. Namely, what the fuck the animal is for this totem and where the fuck said animal is.